Good morning and welcome to another exciting, wonderful, amazing episode of Smell the Coffee with Diana Master and Glenn Norashipura. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Why do you sound so robotic?
Considering we are living through every major historical event of our times.
We are the only people, guys. I mean, we've lived through COVID, we've lived through
the big disclosure where everything is now being made public.
We have lived through a lot of things.
We might be living through a World War III. We might. We don't know. So it's just,
Yeah, it's just, But anyway, let's take a look at our meme of the day. This is specifically for my ex.
I really hope they're doing well. I really don't. I hope when it's rainy, their socks get just a little too wet. I hope they wake up at 3 a.m. parched with no water on their nightstand. I hope when they sit down to read a book, they lose place in their book 4 times. I hope every time they lose an item, they find it exactly where they started their search 3 days later. And I hope when they're around someone attractive, they push a pull door. If I wanted peace, I would meditate. I make an active choice to rant and rave. Come on.
So, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't wish you well. I wish you the absolute worst. I hope you step on Legos when you're barefoot. I hope that your phone only charges when you put the charger at a specific angle. I hope that every time you get on an elevator, it stops on every floor. I hope that your socks slightly fall off in your shoes when you walk. I wish you nothing but the worst. I hope that every avocado you buy goes from rock hard to ripe in just the space of a few hours.
oh
Yes.
wow, the avocado one is painful. The avocado one is painful.
Your favorite beer is always warm. I pray that you always drink room temperature water when it is scorching hot. I thank you. Thank you for coming to my TikTok.
Do you know what he said? If I wanted peace, I will meditate. I am going to rant.
I am going to rant and rave. Yes.
Yes.
I hope that your toast pops up dark every time. I hope you can never get it to the perfect temperature. I hope you can never get your toaster to the perfect temperature. I hope that when you want to take a cold shower, your water is hot. I hope that when you want to take a hot shower, your water is cold. I pray that you're in the medium place where it's just a series of minor inconveniences to make your life hell. I pray that you wear a white shirt and somebody spills coffee on you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're not wishing them well.
And I hope, another thing, that your favorite song always comes on, but it's the live version that you hate.
Yes, with
Yes.
the wrong pitch.
Yes.
The wrong pitch from the art. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. When I'm like, oh, it's my favorite song. Then like,
And
yeah,
you
today,
hear,
you know, was he going through like a throat like, you know, you can
And they
hear
always
like,
try to,
and I'm like,
what
no,
are you
please
doing?
you're
Just-
hurting my song. You're
just
hurting
sing,
my song.
man. Like,
But there's a couple of live versions that I absolutely love because the artist was just in their grove, you know. But there are times I'm just like, wow, what was going on with your voice?
for me, it's not even about the voice. For me,
The
it's
pitch
about
was
how they
off.
try to do these crazy riffs that we've never heard of before.
On our
it's
song.
Like, I just wanted to sing properly.
On our
man.
song.
On our song. How do you do
Yeah.
that?
It's not
you
yours
know, the
anymore.
one
Yeah.
live version performance I like is Bohemian Rhapsody by Panic at the Disco.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
It's good.
I think it's the best live version
Okay.
I've ever heard.
I'll go check it out.
And the thing is, it's a cover. I'm just like, wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need to go check it out. But anyway, we do have quite the show for you guys today. Please stick around. We will be right back as we get into our top stories right after this. So remember earlier the guy said if I wanted peace, I would meditate. Well, there are people meditating inside coffins in Japan. Yeah. Finally, some rest in peace. What started as a quirky offering from a funeral home in Japan's Chiba prefecture has blossomed into a full-blown trend among Japan's Zen seekers. Coffin lying, or the practice of meditating inside a coffin, is giving people a safe, if rather claustrophobic space to contemplate their mortality or just recharge. While coffin lounges might sound gimmicky to Americans, the concept of kuyo, which translates to memorial service, is a well-established part of Japanese culture and helps explain the national tradition of embracing the fragility of life and the beauty of death. Coffin lying has also risen amid a period of record high suicide rates among Japanese youth, prompting people to get creative with mental health advocacy. Businesses promoting their coffin lying services have said this kind of meditation is useful for people who want to spend time alone to ease their nerves. The trend has officially grown big enough that there are different coffin options to accommodate different personalities. If a plain wooden box doesn't calm your nervous system, perhaps you'll find the cute coffins at newly opened Tokyo Spa Meisokukan Kanoke Inn more soothing. Designed by a company called Grave Tokyo, these colorfully decorated caskets are meant to facilitate a meditation experience where you can gaze at life through being conscious of death in style. Customers have options for how they want their 30-minute, $13 session to go. Naturally, there's a choice between an open or closed casket, but they could also opt for healing tunes, a video projected on the ceiling of total silence and stillness. Grave Tokyo designer and custom coffin maker Mikako Fuse has said that her fanciful approach to funerary wares helps people see that death is bright and not so scary, but it's also intended to be a reminder of why life is worth living. But what champions of coffin lying argue is that specifically rehearsing death can have a profound impact on a person's mental health and suicidal ideation. I have seen many people who have participated in Grave Tokyo's coffin experience that have reduced or alleviated their thoughts of death, Fusa said in a press release. Before choosing a death that cannot be reversed, I want them to experience a death that can be reversed.
Okay.
If I'm contemplating offing myself and I get into that casket, I'm like, wow, this is peaceful.
I'm gonna sleep forever.
First flight to Switzerland. First flight out.
No, to be fair, I have to say this. Everything seems difficult till you're faced with your own mortality. Like, if I were to die tomorrow, would this be an issue? Do you get what I'm saying? Would this thing that is whatever, would it be, or would I want to be in this job, whatever, marriage, what have you? So when we're faced with our own mortality, everything becomes very, very clear. Okay, I don't want this, I want this. Why am I still wasting time? I don't care what people think of me because, you know, tomorrow
I'll be gone.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm too claustrophobic. I cannot.
You can ask for a big whatever.
No, just the fact that I'm in a coffin. I'm sorry, I'm black, so I've got like really strong melanin resistance because it's sort of like, this is what you're wishing for. Do you understand? You know how us black people have these things of, oh, so you want to die, you will die. Why are you going to sleep in a coffin? What bizarre taboo things are those?
Yeah, no. They'll come pray for you.
They will come
do a cleansing ritual.
A cleansing ritual, everything.
What did you even go get there? They are ghosts now.
They are ghosts, exactly. Now you
went to
picked up spirits.
Yes, you went to go pick up spirits.
I'm sorry, I'm too black for that. I cannot.
Well, getting into our next story, something about not picking up stuff from other people.
Okay.
Yeah. Bill Gates has admitted to having an affair with 2 Russian women as he apologized for his ties to disgraced pedophile financier Jeffrey Epstein. Speaking on Tuesday in a town hall meeting last week, the Microsoft co-founder told his team at the Gates Foundation that he had made mistakes, but insisted he did nothing illicit. I saw nothing illicit in relation to his friendship with Epstein. Now, according to the Wall Street Journal, Gates told staff, I did have affairs, one with a Russian bridge player who met me at bridge events, and one with a Russian nuclear physicist who I met through business activities. This admission comes after a batch of the Epstein files were released in January, in which showed an email in which Epstein claimed Gates had caught a sexually transmitted infection after sleeping with Russian girls. The email also claimed Gates had asked Epstein for antibiotics he could surreptitiously give to his then wife, Melinda.
So not only do you cheat, you bring an STD. You see?
You know when she left him, when Melinda left him, we were all like, how can you leave a billionaire? But we don't know what was going
Men
through.
make me angry. Men make me so angry.
How do you go catch something
It's,
and
you
give
know
it
what,
to me?
Ne? My thing is, fine, whatever, cheat. But at least be safe while cheating, bro.
Yeah.
Why are you not wearing protection? My thing is, you're going to cheat. You're either going to bring home an STD or you're going to bring a child.
Yes.
Now I must look at the evidence of your cheating.
Of you hurting me
And
over
my
and
thing
over and
is,
over.
why can't you just say, you know what, babe? I really want to explore what's out on the street. So can we?
And also maybe
You know.
normalize it saying, hey, I'm not ready for this marriage thing because I still want to play.
My brother said,
And it's okay.
marriages would work well if there was a pause button. Like you just wake up one morning and you say, babe, pause.
We're off for the next.
We're off for the next 3 months
or 10 months,
yeah,
whatever.
or
what have you.
whatever. My thing is just be honest. I would rather you tell me, listen, Diana, this is not working. I will be hurt, but
it's
that
better.
hurts less than you going out to cheat.
And then I come up, I wake up and, you know, I've been loyal to only Patrick and now I'm having an STD.
You know, when I saw that meme that said, what doesn't kill you makes you sit like this
at 4 a.m. That was our meme yesterday. So it's just a thing like, no, do I need to go through all that hardship? For what?
For what? No, man, guys. There's a special place in hell for people like that. But nevertheless, that does bring us to the end of our top stories. Right after this, we are talking to Liza Ellers and seeing what she's getting up to.
Joining me in studio is the queen of everything, the woman who can do it all. Good morning, Liza Ellers. How are you?
Oh, Glenora, can I just move in here?
Yes, because I feel like Liz, everybody has 24 hours in a day, but Liz, you somehow manage to maybe score another 10 more hours in a day because the things that she's able to do, I'm
Yes.
just like, where do you get the energy, the time? But she is a powerhouse and she does a lot and she does it also beautifully. That's what I love.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the time, you should see my schedule.
Yes.
My kids are like, Mama, I know the schedule says you are there, but like, can we do this tomorrow night just for 3 hours? And I'm like, 3 hours?
Like, what is that? Like, what is that?
That's pure luxury.
Yes, somebody sent me a podcast and it was 3 hours long. I'm like, wow. wow.
It must be nice.
It must be nice. I will listen to this in 5 days' time.
Thank you.
Yes, I know that you have obviously quite a year lined up for us, but one of the big ones, we're starting out with a bang. And that is the very first Drag Night Namibia 2026. And I want to get into the details of this. I know it's going to be much different
Yes.
than all the other drag nights.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you said it so well, Glenora. We are back with a bang. And when I mean bang, I mean deep intentionality, because Drag Night Namibia went all over the universe last year. We were in Canada, we were in Washington, we were in South Africa. There's so much planned for this year, but on the 28th of February, Unplugged returns. Creatively directed by Gigi has arrived. That's the tiny desk version of Drag Night. So you have drag queens singing live with a live accompanist. It's down to earth. It's almost like you're sitting in your sitkamer and everybody's just harmonizing and feeling safe. And that happens at Francesco's on the 28th. That's $150 at the door. Starts at 7 o'clock. But then the week after, on the 7th of March, we have a massive Motown show. Now, you know Motown.
Yes.
It's the Diana Rosses. It's the Marvin Gayes. It's the Lionel Richies. I feel like we're stepping back into where we grew up, what we listened to, what our parents listened to. And that's going to be 7th of March, Magic at FNCC La Roof.
Are there particular acts we can look out for? I mean, there are some crowd favorites. If you do attend a drag night, you will know what I'm talking
Yes.
about. But yeah, are there some particular acts we can like,
You know, the cast of the Motown main show on the 7th of March, excuse me, It's we derived it from the Just Like You campaign, and the Just Like You campaign is driven by positive vibes. It's a media campaign where we say, I'm a dancer just like you. I am an employer just like you. And this is in regard to the LGBT community and also the ally community of Namibia. And the models of this campaign included Miss Mavis Dash, Star has arrived, Gigi has arrived, Atlantis, myself as DJ Rise Elders, and we also had Zendri Swartz as our stage manager. And who am I forgetting? Ooh,
Yeah,
there's
there are quite a lot. I know this, so I'm not even going to be angry if you don't mention anyone.
No, Dame Geisha.
Oh.
Dame Geisha Mercury, our fabulous makeup artist, Ethan, who turns into Dame Geisha Mercury.
I love that. I love that. I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I love that there's obviously going to be 2 performances
Yes.
for the very first Drag Night of 2026. How important is it that Drag Night innovates and gets very creative with it, and how, you know, it shows up?
That's our lifeline. Us reinventing ourselves, showing that we're movers and shakers, showing that we're creative entrepreneurs. We are not stagnant. We took it upon ourselves as Drag Night Namibia to show the world that we're on the front of the curve. You know, everybody's like, Lisa, Rodilio, Roberto, everybody in the team, why do you guys feel like you don't sleep? We don't sleep. We should incorporate sleep, but we can't sleep when we're so excited about the possibilities that could come from Drag Night Namibia and Drag and Vogue Beyond Borders. Because we're also looking at a convention in June where you will experience Vogue. Glenora, I don't know if you know Vogue. It's on another level. You know, it's body, it's face category, it's fashion category, it's runway category. You feel like you're at the Olympics when you're at a Vogue ball. But that's not where we end. So this year we start with Unplugged at Francesco on 28 Feb. We continue on 7 March with the main show. And in April at Steampunk, we are bringing Cabaret Drag Night to life with Atlantis. And Steampunk is obviously a fabulous venue in Southern Industrial.
And I love that you're playing around with different venues. Is that
Yes.
intentional?
Deeply intentional so that we can diversify our audience. If you feel like, oh, the tiny desk Unplug is not quite for us, then come to the main show at Le Roof FNCC. If that's not quite your thing and you want the theater, you go to Steampunk on the 11th of April. And I think us having 3 shows, you know, and working on the ball show, which will give Drag Night an arsenal of 4 different types of shows. It just showcases how we're trying to innovate, how we're trying to incorporate more than one genre of performance.
Yeah, I love that. And one thing that I've noticed about Drag Night, when you go there, it doesn't matter who you are, you just feel very liberated.
Yes.
I feel very free. I feel like I can be whoever I want to be, you know. And I wonder, is that something that goes into the preparation of creating Drag Night?
Safe space. We don't only want to be a safe space for creatives, for allies, for LGBTQ plus community members. We want to be a creative safe space. We want you to dress in your craziest, most fabulous, and hopefully Namibian fashion, because one thing about us at Drag Night, we always try and incorporate a Namibian designer or Namibian accessories. You know, there's always something on my body as a creative ambassador that is Namibian. And not enough people acknowledge that. You know, so many people are like, oh, the look is cute, but what have you incorporated as a Namibian ambassador? What is patriotic about this? We're patriots. We are proud creative entrepreneurs, and not enough people know this. So we're like, put the LGBTQ plus and allies things aside. Look at us as creative entrepreneurs who are literally steering conversations. And this is what we want. We want conversations, girl. We want you to be like...
And it's also very important.
Yes.
It's very important to have conversations, because I don't know what's happening over your fence till I talk to you.
Exactly.
And you don't know what's happening on my end.
Yes.
Till we have, you know, bridged that gap and we can come together, collaborate, talk together. And like you said, I love that you're being an ambassador for Namibian artists.
Yes.
And that's a great way to also start. You don't need to probably buy the most expensive tickets, whatever. You can just buy
No.
earrings.
Literally.
That's your first step. You just buy earrings.
Yes.
Or beads, what have you.
You just don't leave the house without your Popieni waist beads. I like when I
Exactly.
arrived here, I was like, I feel so naked. I don't have my waist beads on. So shout out to Popieni, also another local entrepreneur who is a female leader, in the creative industry. So I just think this call out is to all of you. Come join Drag Night, be in the audience. Your visibility and support literally increases our visibility. As an ally, show up with your partner and say, look at these safe people.
Space, yeah.
Look at the safe space. Look at the sound. Look at the lights. Look at the concept. This is what makes Namibia like, yo. And a lot of people say that Drag Night is the best show in town because we make you feel like you went somewhere else.
Yes, that's the one thing I have to say. It is that Drag Night, I feel like I've not attended as many as I should, but the ones that I've attended,
Yes.
I always end up living like, ooh.
Fresh air.
And then I'll probably be playing the music that was on,
Yes.
like on my ride home, whatever. I'll be like,
Yes.
oh, this is the kind of music I want to listen to for the next 5 days or whatever, because
Yes.
I felt so empowered
Yes.
watching the performances. And I love that there's so much empowerment in Drag Night. Speaking of that, if there are other queens watching this right
Yes.
now who want to be part of Drag Night, or in any other capacity. It
Yes.
doesn't even need to be just for performance sake.
Yes.
It could be a makeup artist, it could be
Yes.
what have you, stage manager, assistant to the stage manager,
Yes.
so many capacity or roles.
Yes.
So what would you say to them if they want to be part of Drag Night?
I would say to them, please DM us, at Drag Night Namibia on Instagram. Send us a video or a TikTok link or whatever of what you do, because it's very difficult to send an actual video in the DM. But direct us to your page and show us what you can do. We're always looking to expand our team. We started with only 3 queens as the founding mothers of Drag Night Namibia, which of course is Miss Mavis Dash, Gigi has arrived, and Miss Monique Critique. But now there are so many queens and ally performers involved in Drag Night. So do contact us. But I think it's also important, Lenora, that people attend the show first. So many people want to be a part of something, but they don't show up.
I hear
Like they
you.
don't
I
show
hear
up
you.
first.
I hear you.
And then you're like, okay, you want to join the team, but you've never attended. That makes no sense.
And you don't even know what it's about.
So this is also, even with the Sunday markets that I do, so many musicians are like, Lisa, I really want to sing and, earn something at the market. I was like, baby, have you been to the market? Not yet, but why?
Why?
So this is a call to action that you need to get involved in the industries that you want to be a part of. You cannot expect people to show up for you if you don't show up for the event or for the people making the things happen. And this in general is my attitude this year, Glenora. People are like, Lisa, you've turned on the Simon Cowell factor. I'm like, yes, my time is precious. You said it yourself. I do 50 million things because I'm a born community leader, but that takes a lot of sacrifice. Like I said, my kids want more time with me. My husband wants more time with me, but they also love the work that we do as a family in the community. So show up for each other. Come to Drag Night. If it's not the 28th of Feb at Unplugged, it's the 7th of March at the main show at Le Roof, or it's 11 April at Steampunk. You'll find all these dates on our Instagram page. We literally published the entire year because it's like, no excuses. Save that $150. Save it. Take it from there. And then you also need to come with tip, because drag is nothing without a tip, a $10 or $20 or $100.
Whatever you can
Yes.
manage. And
Yes.
that's what I love about it. And obviously, I always have a blast. And I know that the viewers, when you attend a Drag Night, you will obviously leave much more excited, much more rejuvenated, and just ready to take on the year. So please attend Drag Night. If you can't do it this weekend, you can do it the other weekend.
Correct.
So there's so many options available, and I love that. Thank you so much for what you're doing in the community. I can't wait to see what else you have in store, because with Liz, It's like every time you see her, it's like, oh, okay, where are we at now? And I love that. I love that. It's
Thank
crazy creative. But that's what makes an artist an artist.
Yeah.
You have to always be creative. You have to always try new things, take new risk. I love that.
Oh, that word, babes. 2026, I think, is a lot about risk taking, and it's the year of the horse.
It's the year of the horse.
I'm not
And
slowing
I see
down.
and I see you are running. You are running.
Running, boxing, just doing things that energize me. I think the best advice I got, Glenora, is move your body.
Move
Your body. And you can do it at drag night. Come and
Yes.
dance to DJ Rise Elders. Come and try and emulate the moves of the queens. You will feel like you just had a high intensity interval workout with the queens, either at the main show or at any other show. Just show up. Follow Drag Night Namibia. Thank you for the support, and leave energized.
Thank you so much, Liz. On that note, we have come to the end of the show. We will see you same time, same place next week.